Karen and Pancho here with the Columbus Happy Hour Food Tour.
That's right, and we're coming to you live from aboard the beautiful Nerona Ferry in our suite. That's right, we're on our way to the Faroe Islands.
From a little town in Denmark called Hirtshals, what we'll talk about later with
That's
your
right, with my
t-shirt.
Denmark.
Okay, well today we're going to review a happy hour that we went to right before we left on this trip. It was at Sycamore in the German village. They have free parking around the corner at the Franklin Art Glass Studios. It's a good sized lot.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the ambiance. I personally loved it. It's a small, intimate restaurant, and we didn't have to sit at the bar.
Yes.
They have outdoor seating, booths, but I would recommend making a reservation.
Yes, because it's very small, very small.
Because we got kind of seated in the back.
Yes. Near the kitchen.
Yeah. If you want a nice booth,
yeah,
you got to make reservations, even for happy hour.
Yes, you do.
But the ambiance was nice. I'm going to give it an A.
I would give it an A too, easily.
All right, let's talk about the service. Our server took good care of us. A.
A.
Okay, let's talk about the food. First, let's talk about the complimentary bread service. Mm-hmm. We were served a couple slices of focaccia. The bread was thick, and it had some cherry tomatoes, and it was served with a generous portion of spicy, like marinara sauce.
It was good.
It was good, and I like bread service.
Yes.
It's a good first impression, I think.
Sets the tone for everything.
It does. It sort of elevates your restaurant if you have bread service.
That's right.
The bread was attractive and tasted decent.
Yeah.
Okay, now Sycamore has 4 items on their happy hour menu, not very many. We tried 3 of them. The first item that came out were the sticky carrots. They were carrots of different colors, orange, yellow, and purple. What are your thoughts about the carrots?
An absolute failure, guys. When you're naming something a sticky carrots, what comes to your mind? Something sweet and something sticky. It was neither. Awful in my book.
Well, I liked the flavors. I tasted citrus, I tasted sweet and spicy, but I would have preferred them to all be in one bite, not on different carrots.
And it was charred.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the charred flavor, and these carrots were very charred. Is that a word, charred?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and I opted for the burger, which you had a bite.
Oh, boy.
I didn't like my burger. I just didn't like the taste of it. But the fries that came with it were super crispy.
Yes,
and
the fries were good.
they had some Parmesan sprinkles.
That's right.
That added to the flavor.
The problem with the burger meat was that it was so compact that it was hard. You could knock somebody out with it. Absolutely, it was hard.
I was just really disappointed with my burger. And you got their version of the Cuban sandwich.
Okay, guys, Cuban sandwich is something I know. I'm from Jamaica, right next door, 90 miles off the coast of Jamaica is Cuba. And there was no yellow mustard, no paprika, no lime. The meat was just roasted, no flavor whatsoever. Terrible. I hated it.
Well, let's give our grades for the food. Here's what I liked. The portion sizes were good.
Yes.
The carrots and the focaccia were okay. The fries were good, and they had that extra kick with the Parmesan, but my burger was just so disappointing, just weird tasting, and that was really the main part of my meal, so I'm going to give my food a C.
I give it a C- because the Cuban was that bad. Guys, even though it's your take on Cuban, please put something on there that someone can say, yes, this is a little bit of Cuban with a twist. There was nothing like that. This is a no flavor, no taste, no nothing. This wasn't good.
Okay, let's talk about the overall value. We paid $34, and I'm going to take everything into account, as I always do, because the ambiance and portion side of the food was good, and I'm going to bump up my overall grade to a B-.
Wow, she is generous. I will give it a C+, because, guys, I looked forward to that meal. I was very hungry. The bread service did wonders for me, and then the disappointment, C+.
It's just a letdown, yeah. Well, before we talk about your shirt, Denmark,
Denmark.
I want everybody to subscribe to our feed if you haven't done so already. Okay. Well, what did you like? Let's talk about. Actually, we've been to Denmark a few times.
Yes,
but
we
let's
have.
talk about where we just came from.
Yes.
This little small town on the north coast of Denmark, where you catch this ferry that we're on, the Nerona, to go to the Faroe Islands. It's called Hirtshals.
Yes.
What did you like about Hirtshals?
I loved the little town. It was boring. It was dead. It was everything you can think of that was. Even the hotel reminded me of The Shining, okay? A big hotel that was virtually empty as the streets. And she can show you some photographs of that.
Yes.
But you know what? I loved it. I would move there.
Well, if you go to Hirtshals, if you decide to take this ferry, they have a wonderful outdoor museum. It's real German bunkers.
Yes.
And
Very impressive.
Miles of trenches. It's the real thing.
Miles and miles and
The
miles.
real thing.
Yes.
Okay. You can go inside the bunkers.
Yes, and it's a place where the Germans were expecting the Allies to invade, but instead the Allies went to Normandy.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today. And until another happy hour review, we're going to sign up. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.